Welcome to Crypto Nightly. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Labor Day weekend or whatever holiday that it is today. All I know is I got time and a half today. So let's get it started. We're going to be talking about XRP and how it's set to explode. And then we're going to be talking about Fetch AI. And is it losing some market share? You know, AI is a big favorite, but let's see what happens. We're going to talk about it. Oh no, I don't know how that happened. What's up, sir?
That's not the right intro, sir.
Well, that would be why. That explains it.
Yes, that definitely.
Do you want to do the? Do you want to do the right? Well, that explains it. Well, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Long day, relaxing to a certain extent, but long.
Oh, that's awesome. So you work today?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's even better.
That's a holiday. I worked. I didn't go to work. No, I was cutting videos and doing all that crap all day.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I went to work today. It was actually incredibly busy, and yeah, it's crazy. It was a lot of fun. And then I came home. I had a little bonfire with my parents. I was gonna say, so how you feeling today, man?
Good. I feel good.
That's
I'm rested. 3 days off. Back to work tomorrow. And I swear, my job is like feast or famine. When we got back from Vegas, it was a freaking crap show, right? Yeah. When we got back from Vegas, it was a crap show. Everything, I mean, we're so backed up. And then like tomorrow, I don't even know what to do tomorrow. So,
oh, that's awesome.
Right.
That's awesome.
So I will probably write some more scripts. Just throw this out there so everybody, we have a new segment that we will be releasing. It is called Jpg Empire Token Reviews. I put out the first show today on Sweet. I'm hoping to get 2 sent out every week, but unlike what John says, we do not have money for a production team. I am writing the script. I am shooting the video. I am cutting the video. I'm adding all the little flourishes all by myself. And then we still got this. We still have the NFT project. I still got to go to work. So hopefully at least one a week. And if you guys have any tokens you want me to make it on, drop it in the comments. Go check it out. Go watch the video, first of all.
Yeah, it turned out really well, and I liked it a lot. Honestly, I thought it was really great.
Volume was a little low. Apparently, I had my playback speakers set a little high when I was editing the video. So I thought the video was super loud, so I lowered the volume. And then I watched it on my TV, and I was like, oh, shit. So I got to.
But I mean, it turned out really well. I liked the format a lot. I think it was good.
Thank you. And then that's how I'm going to do them, pretty much. That'll be the basic things that we go over the token, the founders, tokenomics, a conclusion of this or that. They all might be a little bit different, but I want to keep them short.
I like that.
I want to keep them short. People don't want to watch a 15-minute freaking video on a coin. They're going to scroll right past it. You know what I mean?
100%.
Keep them short. Thank you, Crypto King. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Other than that,
yeah.
Do you have music playing in the background?
I do.
On the stream?
Yep.
Let's turn off all music unless it's one of your cousins.
Oh, yeah.
That specific one. That makes sense. That's the one we keep getting copyrighted for.
Okay. Well, then that would be
cousins or one of these down here at the bottom. Well, no, even the low chill, those are all.
This one.
Yeah,
this one's my cousin.
The lo-fi is? For sure?
Ortho. Yeah, the ortho. Oh, wait, not lo-fi. The orthodia.
Otrodia?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, why did I look at it ridiculous when I know the language? Oh, jeez.
I know it. Otrodia the other day.
Yeah, that's funny. Speaking of which, look, Crypto King, I thought of you today because I was at work and I was making fun of my coworker Elvis for being a no sabo kid. But a no sabo kid. It is a. Do you know what that is?
Yo no sabo español.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like a Hispanic person specifically that doesn't know Spanish, you know. But when I said that, the Elvis, my coworker friend, he was like, "Oh no, dude." He was like, "Oh no, dude." Every time I hear that, it just makes me think about how disappointed my mom is. There you go. Oh, you're thinking of okay. I love that. But yeah, man.
I love that that scene. You know the old Cheech and Chong movies?
Yes, love them.
So I can't remember which one it is. Maybe Nice Guys, but they're singing the song Mexican American. There's all Mexican American. Go to high school and take Spanish and get a B.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Dude, that movie is so funny. Like Cheech and Chong is. I mean, that's just such a good movie.
Classics.
Yes. And Friday,
oh,
Bet is moving. Yes, for now, Crypto King might want to take profits after this article. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Relax.
I did sell my bag today.
You said your what? You sold?
I sold my bag of FET today. Not because of the article, but okay. I just moved it into something else. I picked it up at I think it got down to $1.09.
Did you buy a bunch of SUI so you could sell it to me for less than $2 later down the road? You were thinking of me, weren't you? You were like, you know what? I'm gonna buy all this SUI before $1, sell it to John for $1 halfway through the bull run.
My biggest bags, hence that's why I made the video. But you know, I buy it to sell it to John under $2.
Damn it!
John is going to exit liquidity.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna buy it at $2 when you're selling all of it.
Right. There you go.
I got into Fed at 79 cents. Epic. That was a really good move. Yeah, I think my biggest win was honestly probably AGIX, to be honest.
Yeah, I had a pretty good win on AGIX. I sold it all before the merger and everything. Well, we talked about it.
Yeah, but I was waiting for you to ask me how I was, man.
I did. I said, "How was your day?"
Oh, well, but you didn't ask about me, right? You didn't ask about me. How am I, right? This is what I was waiting for.
How are you, sir?
Well, Desert, thank you for asking. I'm feeling very demure, very cutesy.
I will not be a party to your shenanigans.
All right, so let's go. I guess let's go do some market watch. I got a couple articles, nothing too exciting. I think I got a bookmark too. That's about it. There's not a whole lot going on. Shout out to O'Milly. O'Milly is a real one because he retweeted our space, our stream today. I really love O'Milly. Let me see if I can actually get his what his account is, because everybody should follow him. All right, it's O'Milly Hold on, let me share this. You should follow him because There's a lot of reasons. One of the reasons, he puts on these really fun spaces, right? And like at night he'll have like an R&B space that's pretty chill. The conversations can get pretty fun, but also he's a part of the VV community. He's like a staple in the VV community. Which, I mean, like, are you into VV? Like, have you adventured into that at all yourself?
VV?
Yeah.
As in the blockchain or the?
Well, it's like so like it's kind of like a comic book and like collectors sort of
closed ecosystem, ain't it?
It is a closed ecosystem, and that's what I said, right? That's what I said is like that wasn't that interesting to me because of that. But the majority of people there, it's like they're not into crypto, right? But they're into like collectibles and then the digital stuff. So they're in there. It's kind of like the beginning before you actually get into like Web3. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Does that make sense? It's like the step before that. So I kind of like it. I like it a lot.
All the comic into crypto, all the Dungeons and Dragons guys into crypto.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna onboard the people that played Yu-Gi-Oh. I played Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I had a blue eyes blue eyes white dragon. Yeah, I had one of those for a while, and a red eyes black dragon. You know what I'm saying?
I'm too old.
Pokemon cards. I had a couple.
That's like right after my generation. Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, like Dungeons and Dragon, right? Or that and the other one, what, Magic the Gathering? That was a little before. You could have hit that, but you didn't.
No. Magic and Dungeons and Dragons are about my age.
Yeah.
Pokemon is probably about 7 or 8 years younger than I am.
Okay. And then like what about like Star Trek? Like you like Star Trek versus like Star Wars, any of that?
Who the hell doesn't like Star Trek?
Well, I mean, you know, whatever. I guess like I never got into Star Trek as much as I think Star Wars, but even that I wouldn't call myself like a
is what? The greatest captain of all time.
Okay, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. But so like people that love that stuff and know that stuff would collect some of the older comic books in the VV ecosystem and like enjoy that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a next generation Trekkie, not an original series and not anything after. Well, Deep Space Nine was all right. So next generation Deep Space Nine, nothing after it, nothing before it. That's
Dude, did you ever watch Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Did you like that? Which one was your doctor? Do you remember?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that.
You can't remember which one it was?
I watched a few episodes years ago, bro.
Oh, dude, it's so good. And it's such an old show too, and that one went on forever. But there's like they say that like everybody has like the doctor that they fell in love with, right? Because like each one is a different person, right? So there's like the one that you gravitated towards or that was your favorite.
Is it still on, or is it's just an older show, right?
No, it's still on with a new doctor.
Is it a BBC?
Yeah.
thing?
Yep. Yeah, I love it.
Maybe I'll check it out. I checked out Preacher. I got through the first episode, bro, and
then you lost it in the first episode. I like it now. I got to the second season. And like I like it now more than I did at the beginning because the whole time I was kind of trying to figure out if I liked it. But it's kind of like every episode is character development, but it's not necessarily like sequential events. Like that was what I thought. That's what I was hoping for was sequential events. And
I don't like that type of like cinematography, I guess you would call it. Like
the style of how the movie is set up.
Style of it, the dullness, like
it's like dry.
Yeah, the whole thing is like dry. And
so then, do you like something kind of like Daredevil, where it's a little bit more just like extra and silly than that?
The movie
or like violent? Yeah,
I like Daredevil. It was a comic book movie. Like I said, extremely unrealistic. Or super realistic. It's that mix in between I don't like because I can watch extremely unrealistic and just be like, it's just like freaking.
Did you watch Bullet Train?
Yeah, I watched Bullet Train.
Dude, that was one of my favorite movies I think I've ever seen, like, in a very long time. That one was so good to me. And I saw it in Honduras with my kids and my wife. And it was like the first time, look, I was being, a bad influence on my wife. It was the first time that she had ever snuck alcohol into a movie and food. And I'm saying that, like, I freaking jacked her up. Like, between her and my daughter, oh my God. We got in there, we had all this stuff, and she was like, we're not allowed to do it. And there they have, like, a security guy that, like, checks.
Right.
It was a whole thing. And then we pulled out 2 Coronas, and she was like, you're crazy. You're going to get us in trouble. I was like, what are they going to do? Make us leave?
If you want to drink here, just go to one of the dinner or beer movie theaters.
Yes, but the whole point was I wasn't going to buy their beer. F them. You know what I mean? I'm going to take my own beer.
Right.
Save $10.
All right. Let's get into Market Watch. Let's see here. I got to make another graphic. I don't know if I like that graphic. I might change it a little bit.
It's not long enough.
It's not long enough.
It needs to literally finish. Okay, so like if it were to start that whole sound sequence like one more time, you know what I mean? Then that would be long enough, I feel like. Like twice whatever that.
So make it 10 seconds.
Oh, what's it at? Is it at 5?
5 seconds. I just wanted it enough for a transition, but
I'd say 10 seconds.
I got to make another one for headlines also.
Yeah.
Just gotta play with it. Tell me why I should sell my FET. I'm not telling anybody to sell anything. I'm just bringing up this ridiculous story eventually about.
No, but why did you sell your FET? You just moved into something else.
Oh yeah, it was a short-term hold for me.
Okay. FET was a short-term hold for you? Okay.
That specific move was a swing trade.
Okay, gotcha.
I got in it the other day, and I sold it today at about 120, I think. I think I got in at about 106, sold it at 120, something like that. Gotcha. It was just a quick swing trade, and then I moved it into another account, so I can do something else with it. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not telling you. I mean, if you believe in it,
we're not financial advisors. Nothing we say or do here is financial advice.
I believe FET is going to rock it. You know what I mean? And I didn't sell my whole bag. I have a bag on a cold storage wallet that I've had for a while. But
speaking of cold storage wallet, do you have a Keystone wallet?
I do not.
I'm low-key trying to become an ambassador for Keystone for a couple of reasons. But also, like, I have one, and it's not bad. I like it. They're integrating Cardano right now, and, they're talking about doing some of the other things, like integrating voting and some of the tooling and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty dope.
I mean, we probably should have covered the Chang hard fork today, but personally... It went through.
It happened.
It happened. You know, Charles.
It happened yesterday.
Charles put out a really good video comparing it to the American Revolution. How it compares to the American Revolution, I don't know. But
I think he was saying, like, because like now, like, we're separated from motherland. You know what I mean? Now we can do our own thing. You know what I mean? Now we have freedom of religion.
Charles wasn't in control anyways. You know what I mean?
Well, now but like, you know what I mean?
In my opinion, this is the same opinion that I said to Lloyd when he was on here a couple months ago. In my opinion, it is now just going to be the biggest voting blocks and SPOs dictating what they want to happen on the chain, because enough people don't vote. Okay, it's decentralized. Here, let's bring this down. Let's go on a rant.
No, I mean, we can go on a rant, but what I'm saying is that I feel like that they are like self-interested in making it successful as well. Because I mean, it's not like they don't have, like, you know what I mean, voting power, ADA, like
for them.
Yeah, well, for them, but you know, I think they also have to, like, at some point they're gonna need things or want things to be better anyways.
Here's the thing though. We are extremely decentralized. Yes. You know, if everybody voted, then it could possibly be something. The problem is most people don't vote. I think I've only voted in one proposal ever.
Do you want to try to run for D-Rep?
No. Like, I need more stuff on my plate. Are you serious?
I mean, I feel that. Should I try to be a D-Rep?
No. You don't need more stuff on your plate either.
Yeah, I do have a lot of stuff on my plate, I'll tell you what.
I mean, it's just, I don't know.
It would be one of those other things that I would have an impossible time explaining to my wife.
Right.
Like, dude, I cannot tell you how difficult it was to explain the Hops on Cardano party to my wife.
I do think that it's nice that the chain is now going to live or die by the community.
Yeah.
Will the community step up? And who's that dude we met in Vegas? We were at the round bar with it was after the Hops party, I think. We were at the round bar with Commander. Boss Face showed up, and then there was that one guy that was just like, I don't know, he was going off about the D-Reps though.
Oh, then it was probably, it might have been C-Swap.
No. It wasn't C-Swap.
No.
Skinny kid, probably about your height.
Yeah, it might have been Centron.
Oh yeah, I think that's who it was. But I tell you what, he is not with the chain part.
Well, a lot of people felt that way.
Wrong, because half the shit he was saying went right over my head. But he's not with the chain hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he didn't even know what he was talking about. But it was basically along that line that, you know what I mean? And we've seen it. Last proposal or the proposal before that, Cardano Foundation stepped in and hit him with like 22 million votes to get something pushed through. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big popularity game. My opinion, just my opinion. You know, but we'll see. I hope it's not, but we'll see.
Well, let me tell you this. To everybody out there, make sure you follow at Jpeg Empire, at the _John Carter, at Desert_Crypto, at the Seji3, and at Chinbot Bridge on X. And the reason is I'm exactly 2 follows away from 2,500. And I was trying to hit 2,500 on last Friday. So if you want to help a brother out, I'll appreciate it. We got 69 people in here. There's a good chance that at least 2 of you don't follow me on Twitter.
Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, share with a friend. If you're on DJs, if you're on Rumble, give us a Rumble. All that good stuff. All right, back to market update.
Yep.
That ran a little bit long, but back to the market update. Let's give her another refresh. We seem to keep going up every time I refresh it. Coming in up 2.2% today. Nice little pump today. Coming in at $2.17 trillion. Funny thing, we're up 2.2% today. We're at $2.17 trillion. When we left on Friday, we were at 2.173 trillion. Where was Bitcoin on Friday? 59,123. Where's it at right now? 59,265. Absolutely nothing over the weekend, but that was to be expected. Super low volume. It is Labor Day, coming in at 69 billion. Bitcoin dominance the same at 53.9. We got ETH up a point at 14.1. And holy cow, it's over 1 GWei transaction. People are moving some ETH. Let's go down. So we got Bitcoin coming in at 59,232, up 3%. That tells you how far it dipped over the weekend. We got Ethereum coming in at 25.31 up 3.6. At 529 up 3%. Solana at 134 up 3.8%. We got XRP set to explode at 56 cents up 3.2%. Dogecoin just under a dime up 3.8%. Tron, the only thing not up in the top 10, coming in at 15 cents at 1.4%. Toncoin up 1% at 5.2%. And Cardano up 0.7, coming in at 33.54. As you guys will see here in a little bit, we did break back into the pattern, but we broke back out of it. So could just be a retest. Biggest gainers today are going to be Ohm or Mantra up 12.3%. Dog with Hat 10.4%. Stupid freaking dog with hat. I was in a short. Looked like it was going to short, and then Bitcoin pumped, and what did Dog with Hat do? It pumped and stopped me out. Stupid meme coins. Aave coming in at 134, up 10.6%. Who cares about Satoshi's vision? Pith up 7.3%. Swap up 7.6%. A lot of good gainers. Good, solid recovery day. Biggest losers. We got Tron coming in at down 1.3, hitting the top. We got Immutable X down 1.4, and then a bunch of stable coins. So almost everything's in the green today. Looking good, looking good. Stock market obviously did not run today. So this is pre-market, and everything is flat. I mean, 0.1% flat, 0.08. Oil's up 0.5%, and the 10-year bond is up 0.01%. So really flat on the stock market going into tomorrow. Asia, I don't know what's going on here, but none of these have listed. So maybe something changed over there. But we got the Australian index down 0.25%, and the Nikkei up 0.5%. And nothing else has opened yet. All right, let's go into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin coming in at, and John's gone. All right. Bitcoin coming in at 59,200. So this is the daily. It looks like we're finally rounding off at the bottom. We've been talking about this for the past week with the momentum coming down and the VWAP and the money flow. But over the past 2 days, that money flow has started to spike. That VWAP has started to spike. And it looks like the momentum is getting ready to clip. I do not think we are out of the woods by any means. Let's see here. Nothing really going on, no movements. We really need to get above this SR right here at this node. We need to get above that, then bounce up to the next one, get above that, and keep working our way up. We are definitely not out of the woods on Bitcoin. The 4 hour, we are getting ready to have another. It's a death cross, but it's on the 4 hour. So the 50 is getting ready to cross to 200 again. We were able to make it above the 21, so that's good. We got the momentum coming up. We got money flow starting to flatten out, but we got the VWAP pretty overextended. I do expect to see that come back down. We're going to have to see what goes on with that. So we can't get above the 400 and this high volume node right here. We could just roll right back down. The low 50s are not out of the cards, everybody. Just so you guys know, the low 50s are definitely not out of the cards yet. Not until we really need to get above 61,000 and like print a candle above 61,000 to really be out of the woods, is in my opinion. We did look at the weekly. I forgot it's Monday. Let's look at the weekly real quick. Let's scroll out. So we printed a massive bearish engulfing candle and broke this trend line right here. So we had an upward trend right there. And then last week we printed this massive candle away from the 21. We are getting a little, we have a nice little candle today. But I mean, we would, if we don't print like an engulfing green candle, I mean, we could just come up, bump our head on the 21 like this candle did, and then just fall right back down, maybe even come back down, touch this 50 down here, the 50 MA down here, around 53,000, or come all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern. So, like I said, not out of the woods yet. Money flow going down, VWAP going down, momentum going down. So, not looking good, in my opinion. Go down to the 1 hour. Even the 1 hour is looking toppish. So we're into the extreme oversold. Well, not extreme oversold, but we are oversold on the momentum. VWAP's coming back down. Money flow barely peaked into the green and is looking kind of flat. Probably going to fall back down. Let's see here. No bearish divs or anything like that. But we have this point of control right here. If we can't hold that point of control, close some candles above here and roll down this valley and start working our way back up, it's back to the bottom, in my opinion. Let's check out ADA. So we've been looking at this overall pattern. Bring it in. We can get rid of these now. This has already passed. And you can see on the daily, we are riding that trend line that we drew last week or a couple of weeks ago. And you can see we're bouncing. Every time we bounce off this thing, it gets weaker. It's like, every time you punch a wall, it gets a little weaker and a little weaker, and eventually your fist goes through it, right? So if we can't hold this.
In my experience, it only took one time.
Yes. You big strapping young man, you. But you can see. You can see we are still above it, barely, but we are above it on the daily. Let's see what Market Cipher B is telling us. So kind of like Bitcoin, we got money flow coming back to the top. We got VWAP coming to the top. The momentum is not clipping yet, but I mean, if we can get a nice rounded like this on the money flow, that's going to clip and it's going to follow the VWAP up. Let's bring this down a little bit. All right. So still looking good. You can see if we come down to the 4 hour, you can see where we fell back inside it. 1, 2, 3, almost like a triple bottom. I mean, it's not a triple bottom, it's slanted, but we've had 3 touches on this and now we're above it. If we can't make something substantial and get above it, get above this the 200 on the 4 hour, get above the 21 first and start rolling our way up, I have a feeling, and if Bitcoin dumps, it's going to dump and it's going to knock us right back into this pattern, and we'll probably come all the way back down. We might even touch 28 cents on Bitcoin or on. So
you said 28 cents?
It could. Yeah, we come all the way back down to the pattern down here. Jeez. If we fall in, come to the bottom of this pattern, about 28 cents, kind of like we fell through right here.
Yeah, it means I'm going to have to buy then. I'm going to have to pick up a bag. I also owe you some ADA, so I'll send you some 28 cent ADA.
Hey, I don't care, bro. That's why I told you, that it's the ADA value, not the dollar value. I don't care about the dollar value. Yeah. Restarting, closing. Oh, okay, that was from a while ago. Okay.
Yeah, dude, that was way long ago. I already left and been back. I walked around the block. I came back, sir.
I just seen you leave. I was like, oh, John's gone. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
All
You know
right.
I'm never going to leave you high and dry. I'm not in Honduras right now. The power can't go out like that.
Since we are going to talk about FET and
but it still shows up as FET and not ASI.
Yeah, FET's still the ticker. So this is something I had drawn out. This is a trade I'm still playing with. I got rid of my swing trade, but this is a leverage trade I'm playing with. So I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but so we have a cup and a handle, right? So on a cup and handle, you take the rim to the base, take your thing, set it on top of the rim, which would be your breakout point. And that brings you up here to about $1.93. And then I was just making a measured move from down here. So this is not necessary. But either way, that's just so you guys know why that was on there. Because I do see FET, if we can break out of this, and I mean, we could be forming like, this is the 4 hour. We could be forming this massive and we just kind of go sideways a little bit. Like that. Like this massive head and shoulder. It would still have the same target between $1.93 and $2 because it's still the lip right here down to the base and then up. So there you go. But anyway, let's go out to the daily. Let's take a gander. What happened to my PVR? It just fucking disappeared. That's kind of crazy. Did I delete it? Ah. That's super weird.
What'd you do, sir?
I have no idea why that did that. I don't know. I might have grabbed the wrong one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, oh, damn it. That's what I messed up on. That's the 240. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'll have to fine tune that afterwards, but I don't know why it disappeared like that. Super weird. Super weird. Either way, so we have FET. We'll just do some, man, that's a nice trend line right there. Boom, 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 boom. So we're on top of the 50. That's good. We're getting ready for a bullish cross on the 21 and the 50, which is also good. We have this trend line right here. If you guys are looking to trade this or looking to take profit on something, I would set an alarm on this trend line, which I am going to do right now. And once we break that, man, let's see here. We're at this beautiful wedge right here. That takes us to about 386. So But we have to break the trend line for obviously for that to happen. Like I said, we are above the 21. It looks like we come down, we touch the 21. We're above the 50. We're getting a bullish cross on the 21 and the 50. Let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hour looking decent. Let's extend out a little bit. So you can see as soon as we got above the 200 here, it just took off to the top of the channel. Come back down. It broke through the 21, but now it's on top of the 21, and we seem to be riding it up. Not seeing anything special in the RSI or anything. Go ahead and take a look. We got the green dot. We got momentum coming up. We got money flow, slight curve to the upside right there. And we got the momentum, still not oversold on the momentum. So that's good. It's still got room to go. We definitely got room to go. Let's bring this in a little bit. Let's see where that volume is at. It looks like we are right on top of a volume node on the 4 hour. Just got above it. You could see it roll down the hill like this, right up. Probably, we're not just going to go up and break through, but we could see some, touch, then maybe take off like that. Or we could get rejected and come all the way down to the bottom of the pattern. Anything is possible in crypto. Once again, it all depends on what, it all depends on what freaking Bitcoin is going to do. Delete that. Take a look at XRP real quick. So XRP, has just been ranging. Jesus. I don't ever look at XRP. But we are above the 200 on the daily. We're kind of bouncing on the 200 right now. So if we break that, I mean, it could be a nice little down pattern, kind of like this right here. Every time we break it, we fall through. But we do got that nice green dot. You got money flow kicking to the upside. You got VWAP coming up. You got money flow going up. And you got the green dot on the momentum. So it is changing course. That's all good. Don't really see any kind of bullish divs or anything like that. Setting something up like this, like a double bottom. Roll over, go like that. Need to get above that high volume node. I don't know exactly. I think the analyst is talking about like a big overall pattern. We did lose the 400, the 200 on the 4 hour, I should say, which is not good. Let's see what these are looking like up there. We are seeing a little bullish div play out. Right there, and you can see we got back above the 14 MA on the RSI, which got us above the 21. Scroll in a little bit. Money flow is still going slightly to the downside. VWAP's coming down, but we got the double green dot on the momentum pushing us up. I'd like to see this money flow roll over, have that VWAP come down, reset, and start to take off. So something like this spinning top up here, this could sense a reversal. We could be coming back down here to the 21. We're getting a bearish cross or a death cross on the 50, crossing the 200, which is not good. So everything is just kind of like sideways. Nothing is like super bullish. Nothing is super bearish. It really just depends on what Bitcoin does. Let's see what they're talking about here. Let's see if we have it. So this is your weekly. Looks like we have downward trend right there. We keep bouncing off of it. So if we can break this, see all them wicks, boom, 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 below the 200 on the weekly. We got a red dot right here. We have, so basically that's it. Like I said, nothing really stands out as super bullish or super bearish. It's now holding pattern. Everybody's waiting to see what Bitcoin's going to do. Bitcoin isn't doing shit. It's just on a pogo stick, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's all it's doing. So that is about it for market update.
I hit 2,500. Let's go. All right, but at the end of the day,
congratulations.
Thank you. I've been working on it, kind of. Kind of. A little bit.
I know you have.
A little bit. All right, so now I need to find my bookmarks. I'm so bad at this, dude. I'm so bad at this. All bookmarks. Here it is. Okay, so this was an article that I found that I thought was very interesting, and I like it because I recently co-hosted with the Machinist on Sunday, talking about Sports Alpha Club, right? And then so we were interviewing Sports Alpha Club. This article
was it the guy that was it the guy that just talks and 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 talks?
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was really good. It was very short, pretty concise, relatively speaking. But so the crypto condom, right? Everybody should follow crypto condom. I'm just kidding. But I found this article very interesting. So he says, I hate to break it to you, but Rollbit is actually the fastest growing application by revenue in the history of the crypto economy, right? And then so it was 114.3 million in 125 days and 595 million gross revenue in a year, right? They even on that reported revenue. And then so this was interesting because, of course, a lot of people have been talking about how Pump.fun is the fastest growing application, right? And they've been talking about how exciting and great Pump.fun is. But these numbers are really bullish for how much is actually being made by Rollbit, which I thought Rollbit had simmered out. Right, but it seems to just be staying and growing, which is just an on-chain, well, not on-chain, but a crypto casino, basically. Rollbit is a crypto casino. And so, I think that's bullish for the narrative around crypto gambling going forward. So that might be a narrative that still has legs, right? And we're in the bear market. People aren't paying attention to gambling as much, but Rollbit, dude. Rollbit is one. I thought it was interesting at the beginning. I thought it was going to die out, but I don't think it did, right? So this is just a narrative to be looking for in this next cycle. I think that anything that is gambling that potentially could take up some of the market share or that grows very quickly might be a good short-term play. But if it outlasts, it could be a good long-term play.
Right.
That was one that caught my eye.
Yeah, I think it's. They're two different. They're two different platforms. I like Rollbit. I've never played it, but I can agree with that. It's a casino. People are literally going in and casino and Pump.fun It's just exit liquidity for people that are running projects.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's basically what it is. And then the other article, I was gonna say the other article I had, I realized was freaking paywalled, so we're not gonna look at it. But essentially, it was a CNBC article that was talking about Bitcoin being in a precarious situation where it could backslide down to 50K.
CNBC is paywall?
Yeah. It was when I got on Crypto Panic too. It said, "Hey, you can subscribe," and I said, "F that, nope."
So what are they're probably talking because of the rate cuts.
Yes, that's actually the direction that they were going. They were saying this is about to come out. People think it's going to be bullish, but it also could be like very bearish for the short term. And so it's saying all the way down to 50K. And here's the thing that everybody needs to understand. This is kind of like what I was saying before when certain people in the community were getting a little bearish. A lot of people that have been here through the whole bear cycle, they weren't as bearish as they are now, like with Bitcoin at 50K, as they were when Bitcoin was at 15K. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, chill out, guys. We're okay. We've made a lot of progress since 15K, okay?
It's because it's like time is getting away from us. The bull market, everybody has a date in their head for the end of the bull market. And they see those months just ticking away without that freaking hockey stick, parabolic run, and they're freaking out, and they're like, "Oh, maybe it's not going to happen. Oh my God, it's not going to happen. Oh, I screwed up." You know what I mean?
It's over. Crypto's going to zero. It's never coming back.
But I agree with that because we talked about this last week, right? I think it was last week.
About how I could even go back and touch 48K again.
Yeah. Because rate cuts and rate hikes initially are like bad. Usually the market reacts badly. We might get a spike for a day or two, but then the market reacts badly because those cuts and hikes don't actually affect the economy for 6 to 8 months down. You know what I mean? So it's like a buy the rumor. We could pump right up. When's the FOMC? 17th, 16th, 17th, something like that. So, 2 weeks from this Wednesday, correct?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, 2 weeks from this Wednesday. So we could see some kind of mad dash to the FOMC, and then he comes out, and especially if he says it's like, at this point, everybody's thinking 50 bips. Everybody's thinking, we're going to get a 0.5% cut. The economy's in the shambles. The job reports were bullshit. How could you possibly not cut it by 0.5, right? And then they come out and hit you with the left and only cut it by 0.25. The market could freak out. They could see that as not cutting it at all. You know what I mean? A lot of possibilities, bro. I agree with that.
I was actually about to tell you right now that I wouldn't be available for one of our live streams on the 7th, and I realized the 7th is a Saturday.
Yes. I won't be available either, bro.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I gotta go do that. Grown-up stuff.
I gotta double check with our guest and make sure we are still good for the 5th.
Yeah, do that.
So this Thursday.
Yeah, if that doesn't happen, I'll quit.
What's that?
If that doesn't happen, I'll quit.
Right?
Yeah, I'm walking off.
But this Thursday we'll be starting an hour early, everybody. We have a special guest coming on. And 9 p.m. Eastern is too late for them. Understandable. So, let's see here. So I got a couple.
In all fairness, 9 p.m. Eastern is too late for me too.
Well, yeah, because all of a sudden you got a job.
Yeah, but at 4 in the morning. And you know what's crazy? My boss asked me. He asked me if I could come in tomorrow for just 2 hours, from like 5 until 7.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah,
Get that money. Get that money. You
I
know.
did. I say yeah.
Why is this stupid? Okay, so we got this. We got whatever. I guess I'm just going to be frozen. We got this article that said Fed's market share. Fed could be losing its market share to a new up-and-coming token called MPEPE, an AI play, right? Okay. At first, I thought it was I was like, okay, I'll check it out. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay, Bitcoinist, all right. And then I started reading it, and I was like, is this just some paid shill? Just some paid advertisement? Because this doesn't make sense. And then it gets worse. So, I'm not going to bury the lead. Do not sell your FET to buy this stupid fucking coin. Okay? Daniel, there you go.
Dollar in the square jar.
There's your financial advice, Daniel. Do not sell your FET to buy this stupid coin. If you want to buy some of this coin, I would find other disposable cash that you. It could be 1,000x. Who knows? But I don't know. It's a Solana. It's a Solana token. So, dang, I sold my FET already. Okay, so one token that has recently been under scrutiny is ASI FET, which has seen a price fluctuation amid broader market conditions as ASI investors begin to look for exit strategies. Attention is shifting toward MPEPE, a new and promising rival that is gaining momentum in AI support. I read that and I was like, okay, I'm still hooked. I'm still okay. All right. ASI token has been on a roller coaster ride recently, with its price reflecting the broader uncertainty of the crypto market. After reaching a high of $1.47 following NVIDIA's impressive financial results, ASI price retreated below $1.20. This drop was primarily due to concerns about the growth potential of the AI industry, despite NVIDIA's record-breaking quarterly revenue over $30 billion. Straight opinion. That's a straight opinion. That is not fact. On the technical front, ASI has been trading between the 0.618 and the 0.786 fib retracement levels, showing sign of a potential reversal, the formation of a falling wedge pattern, a common indicator of the potential market reversal. So this is the wedge pattern that we were looking at just a second ago. Oh, did I not? Here we go. So here we go, the falling channel right here. This is what we were looking at. And as a matter of fact, I can do this real quick.
So are you waiting for it to touch the bottom of the channel again? If it will?
The bottom of the channel?
Yeah. Like, are you waiting for it?
I wouldn't wait that long. No. I have an alarm set on the breakout point. If it breaks, this is on the weekly.
So you're looking for the retest then? You're not even waiting for the bottom of the channel?
Yeah, I'm not going for the bottom. If I'm gonna open the long, so that cup and handle I was looking at earlier, I'm waiting for it to come up, maybe break, retest, then get in my long and watch it go up. You know what I mean? I don't know why my dogs are right now, but hold on one second. Okay.
So I didn't get to take the picture of it, but my little brother has a shirt on it, and on the back it says, "I'll be your mommy's milkman." And it's got a milkman on it in the old classic style.
So this is what they're talking about, though. This is your fib retracement, your 0.786, your 0.65. And you can see we're bouncing down. 0.786 is usually a huge accumulation zone for anybody that believes in a project long term. That's a perfect accumulation zone. And as you can see, we just bouncing right in between here. So that's what they're talking about. Let's see here. As Fed investors grapple with uncertainty, MPEPE is emerging as a strong contender in the AI and crypto space. Unlike Fed, which has experienced volatility, MPEPE is gaining traction for its innovative approach to integrated artificial intelligence blockchain technology. This has led to increased interest in the investors' potential growth. And this is where I started to realize that I was reading. Yes. MPEPE has already raised significant capital in its pre-sale stages. So it's experiencing traction and innovation in its approach to AI, artificial intelligence and blockchain. It's in freaking pre-sale. It ain't gaining anything. You know what I mean? It's not doing anything. Investors flocking to the token, blah, 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 blah. The recent performance. Either way, here's the conclusion. Here's the conclusion that came up. For artificial superintelligence investors considering their next move, MPEPE represents an opportunity to diversify their portfolios and potentially achieve significant returns. As the market dynamics shift, keep an eye on emerging products like MPEPE could be the key to navigating the ever-changing landscape of cryptocurrency. And at that point, it's like, yeah, this
paid
is
shill.
Paid freaking shill. So not all articles are written the same, just be wary, And this is
super wary of Cointelegraphs.
Right. And this is the website it takes you to. It's not even sold out. I don't know how long it's been selling out or been selling. I mean, I bet you these are all paid. I think Benzinga, I've heard of them before. But like You Today, Crypto Daily Store, in the crypto, mine is featured in everywhere we paid to have our advertisement. It could be the next big meme play. It is a Solana meme token. You're getting a promo code if you use MPEPE.
You know what? It's probably kind of like you've seen Borat, right?
Yes, the movie.
Yeah, you know that store? It's like the going out of business store. Like the going out of business sale, but that's like the name of the store.
Right.
So look, it's 93% of it, pre-saled up. It's actually like this, it's never changed.
I don't want to bash it too much, I guess. I guess they got a white paper.
Yeah, because it's going to hit $1 billion. That's why you don't want to bash it.
They got some tokenomics. They got viral capability. They got an online casino, it looks like. They got advantages for players, advantages for casino, gambling, so player card. And so it looks like they're going to come out with an NFT, player card NFTs. Of course, it's a max supply of 420. Pepe the Frog background. So they got a bunch. If you guys are looking for a meme play that supposedly has AI implementation or whatever, I don't know. But either way. So. I was looking at all that. Okay. But here we go. Yeah, I followed him. As soon as you brought him up, I went on there and followed him.
Yeah, I like him. I think his spaces are fun. And their community, the VV community is really there's a lot of really good people in there.
Oh, he did. He reposted us. We'll give that a like. Very nice, very nice. So, yeah, looks like he's got some interesting content there. VV fam, I like the play on Seinfeld right here.
Yes. And he also makes clothing, there's merch for the VV fam, special stuff.
Here. The Omi fans, I like that.
Yeah, too. Right? Isn't that funny? Yeah, dude, he's cool.
Yeah. He does have a good sense of humor, it seems like.
Yeah.
There you go. If you guys are interested, there you go. Free shill for Mr. O'Milly. How do you say his name, bro?
O'Milly. O'Milly BPC.
O'Milly Tees. At O'Milly Tees.
O'Milly Tees.
Okay. All right. But let's see. Is XRP going to skyrocket? I do believe it will. But this guy has some really.
Oh my God, was this another one that's like 286 or some shit like that?
No, not that. I mean, they're a stretch, but
this one's only $60 then, is what you're telling me.
No. If we start to move here at Q4, it could freaking happen. Now that nothing's holding XRP back, it could happen. They're not super outrageous, but they
are. Is it $80?
No, they're like $2-3, bro.
Oh, okay. I could see that. I could see $2-3. I can't see 285 or 586 or whatever.
Right, 589, bro. Get it right.
Yeah.
Come on, XRP Army. Let him know.
Dude, shout out to MEXC. MEXC is one of my I don't know, favorite people on Twitter. He doesn't even know it, right? But he's definitely a XRP lover. If he's in the crowd, I've seen him in here before. I would appreciate, you know what I mean? Just know that I just don't think it's gonna hit over 500 anytime.
XRP Army, baby.
I don't think it's gonna hit that anytime soon. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe, you know what I mean, maybe some outrageous number, maybe it hits $15 or $20. Okay, like maybe that's possible, but 500, I'm sorry.
All right, so story highlights are: despite bearish sentiment, on-chain metrics are flashing that XRP price is set to skyrocket. XRP's RSI flash is a bullish divergence that suggests a trend reversal from a downtrend to an uptrend. I didn't see that. Crypto Quant's XRP exchange inflow is currently at its lowest level, indicating a potential buying opportunity. The overall cryptocurrency market is in a downturn, but key metrics are flashed that the XRP price is set to skyrocket. In the past week, XRP experienced a massive drop of over 12%, potentially due to the bearish sentiment and the recent decline. I think that's the only reason. It's not possible unless trillions coming. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we did the math. We went to what was it, Coin Perspective?
Yes.
The other day and put in the math, and it was like
13 trillion.
To hit 286, I think it was $17 trillion.
I think it was 13.4 trillion or something like that.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous.
And
like 5-6x what the whole market cap is right now.
One more thing, I don't even want you to say, because you might remember who or what or where it was said, but I was interviewing somebody one time and they said that they thought XLM could hit $1,000. I was like, whoa. I said, back the truck up, sir. Like, are you okay?
I was in the comment section watching that video and made a point like, are you freaking kidding me?
Like,
yes.
Is this a joke? But you know what I mean? XLM might run, you know what I mean? And if XRP runs, XLM will run. But again,
runs, XLM will run. Of course it will.
I just don't see. I don't see anything breaking above $100 this time. Sorry, guys.
Yes, that was ridiculous stuff to put out there. And don't get me wrong, they always have justification for it. Well, you know, we're not going to get into it, but so the current data, including a descending trend line breakout, bullish divergence, token inflow on exchanges, exchange reserve, and price action, indicate a bullish outlook for XRP despite the bearish market sentiment. Besides these data, experts speculating a bullish outlook for XRP. Recently, a crypto expert made a post on Twitter, previously Twitter that will start skyrocketing within the next 30 days. Well, from here, yeah, that puts us in October. I expect it to start taking off at the beginning of October also, or end of September. Additionally, he also noted that currently there is still opportunity to accumulate below $1. So he hit some notes right here. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. He also predicted that by November and December, XRP will reach $3. Okay, so what is that? That's a 6x right now. By the end of Q4, it could happen, bro. It really could. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but it could 6x between now and Q4. I think Q4 is probably going to melt some faces, and some people that have never been in a bull run, like were born in the bear market, are going to realize just how powerful the foam. And that's provided we get a regime change in the White House. Is it the same regime still in the White House?
Bro, but here's the thing that I just think is so misguided, okay? And I have to say, like, I think it's so misguided because there are several people that I've heard state the same statement. They say, if a certain person wins, then, like, we're going to have a good bull run, okay? Dude, I believe historically, before elections, it's like whatever. But then after elections, no matter what the immediate market turn is, then it's almost, well, I think it's always bullish. Once everybody knows who the winner is, after a little while, it's always bullish. And then I just don't believe that either party or either candidate is going to be able to, like, I don't think they're going to be able to stop it. You know what I mean? I think it's going to.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is the psychology of it.
Yeah.
It's psychology. Like you said, you've heard 7 or 8 people say this already because it's already in people's head. Just like we talked about the FOMC meeting. A 0.25 rate would be bullish, but everybody is getting it in their head that it's going to be a 0.5. So, 0.25, it could be extremely bearish. You know what I mean? So it's that thing. It's that everybody's expecting, it's already in everybody's head that the current regime is anti-crypto and they want to take all your money and everything like that. And if we get a regime change, there's a lot of people, while Trump may be like crypto ignorant, there's a lot of people on his team. You got RFK on there now. You got Vivek, you got his son, you got J.D. Vance. The vice president is like the 5th largest holder of AMEX. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's sentiment, it's the psychology. So my theory is if Trump wins, it's bull market like normal. If Kamala wins, it could be an effect because of the site. It could scare the whole market, the whole broader market, investors and everything.
I think it's going to be bull market like normal. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't necessarily like. Okay. So look, I'm going to say it here.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think the stock market's going to crash and we're going to get a black swan event if freaking Kamala wins.
Okay, so look, perhaps if Trump wins, it could be a better than normal bull market. But I mean, I hope that's the case. But I kind of feel like crypto's kind of this thing where, like, no matter what we try to do, it does its thing anyways. And so, like, I feel like that's going to happen.
The problem is this is not going to be a 2017 style bull run.
I want it to be a 2021 style bull run.
It's different now, though.
We
begged and begged and begged.
You think it's going to be crazier, or you think it's going to be more tamped down?
Or manipulated. Look what happened in 2021.
Manipulated? Let me sell before the dump. Damn it. That's why we love Ponzi schemes. That's why we invest in Ponzi schemes. We invest in Ponzi schemes and pump and dumps to sell. We want to dump the pump before we get dumped on. Okay? It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. That's what we're doing right here. This is what's going on.
So we're not having a serious discussion about this.
We are. We've practiced, right? We went through the whole bear market, and we're like, we're going to get out at this price. And for all of the things in our bucket, this is what we're getting out at. You know what I'm saying? So, like, regardless of what happens after that.
I think that's a bad idea to have a specific, we are getting out at this price, and that be the only metric.
Well, I mean, like, you're based on what the market's doing.
That's what killed everybody last cycle because they thought it. And then the institutions came in. It's like, oh, no, calm down. We're dumping it.
Oh, dude, no, I learned. This time I'm selling my entire bag at 72K. I'm fully out of the market at 73K, dude. 73K, I'm out.
Right.
But no.
So he says he also predicted that by November and December, XRP will reach $3, and by 2025, there is also the possibility of an XRP exchange traded fund. It's not. First of all, it won't be an XRP ETF. It'll be like a Ripple IPO or something like that. Is what I would think.
No, I think that there is going to be that. I think that there is going to be an ETF.
I think Ripple's going to IPO. Yeah.
I think that there's going to be an ETF for Ripple. I think there's going to be one for Solana. I think there's going to be one for a lot of these other things, regardless. Just because they want that ability to fake sell on us and over leverage.
More control and more control and more control.
Yeah. And we said, yeah, give it to us, Daddy.
Yeah. And that just links crypto more and more and more to the stock market. You know? So, like you said, that's my argument against where you said crypto's always done what it's wanted, what it's going to do. But the more and more we get linked to the stock market, the more and more we are at the mercy of the institutions and everything like that. We already got, you see what happened? Ethereum ETF price tanked down like almost over $1,000 since the ETF, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's reasonable. I don't know if it'll hit that high by December. It could come close though, but it's definitely in the realm of possibilities. There's definitely 6x between now and then.
And about 8 to 10. I'm hoping for, I believe, like 8 to 10.
Most definitely.
But I'm selling my bag at 9.
So let's. So this is the trend. So what does he got here? He's got the 4-hour. You're looking at the 4-hour XRP chart. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I sold my XRP too. And I sold it at like 70 cents or something like a little while back.
So he's looking at this right here. This is the trend line he's looking at right here. And it is breaking the trend. He's looking at this lower, at this smaller one right here. Let's see here. What is he talking about? The RSI. Nope, not that. Okay. So, it's basically what I was talking about, the little bullish dip right here on the 4-hour that I had already lined out earlier. And this trend line right here is what he's looking at. So, I mean, it's possible. Let's see here. So, according to technical experts, XRP looks bullish. It has experienced a breakout descending trend line in a 4-hour time frame and is currently moving above the crucial support level of 55 cents. Additionally, on a higher time frame daily, it is in an uptrend as it is trading above 200 EMA. I don't have the EMAs up. I have the SMA, but it is above the 200 SMA. We looked at that earlier. So, and then it goes into we got on-chain metrics. This looks bullish. XRP exchange inflow is currently at its lowest. So people are not sending their XRP to exchanges to sell it. So that means they're hodling it more. All right. So XRP Ledger Exchange Reserve and Binance. So additionally, the exchange reserve is also at a low level, suggesting that investors are currently accumulating the tokens at these prices. So these are all great macro things for XRP. And I'm definitely bullish on XRP. Just don't buy into we try to keep it reasonable on this channel. I try to keep it reasonable. John keeps it outrageous.
Well, I'm just saying, 500 is crazy for XRP, but 286, you know what I mean? sell at 250. You know.
Yeah, that's a win-win, bro. I mean, where could you possibly go wrong with that without Jesus? Definitely.
Jeez. No, I'm joking, but I love it. Everybody always look at it that way. If you hear people say a number, you need to come with a number that's way more realistic than that number, just to protect yourself, because they're not going to tell you when they're selling, and you need to sell when you need to sell. But the problem is you also cannot hold forever. I had too long of a time frame in my mind the first bull run that I experienced. That's why I round tripped. Right? This time it's different for me. Maybe not for you, but I hope it is for you. That's why we're trying to tell you what we're talking about. Look, 550 years maybe. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. But like, you know what I mean?
When a loaf of bread costs $3,000.
Yeah. But all right, guys, that's it for us tonight. And tomorrow we will be back with some more news. Hopefully more stuff's going on. Maybe we'll talk about Chang. Maybe we'll actually talk about Chang. You know?
Yeah.
Or something.
We can talk about it. I mean, it's everybody knows. I mean, it's nothing. We can look into it. We can look at it. Basically, keys have been burnt. The committee has the new keys. There you go. If you want actual change and to have a voice in Cardano, you best go vote. If not, people, the SPOs, Cardano Foundation, and whoever else owns an ish ton of coins are going to manipulate and have it do what they want.
Yep. That is the truth. Thank you guys for joining us. It's an exciting thing, but yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. So I hope everybody has a good night, has a great Labor Day, spend time with your family, and peace. Let's see if I can find the right video this time, gosh darn.
Only the top 3 videos are good. The rest have copyright music on.
Perfect. Here we go.